Hey everybody, welcome, welcome to Hidden Horror. Thank you for spending this time with me. I appreciate that. Let's get started. Hey everybody, good evening. Welcome to Hidden Horror. How are you guys this evening on a Friday? Are you well? Is everything going good? I hope so. It's the weekend, right? Time to have some fun and all of that, right? Well, I'm here tonight. I don't like to do these type of videos, but I have to keep doing them because we have to remember the mindset of predators. I'm going to put up a warning, and if you're not able to handle this type of subject matter, please, thank you for checking out my video. Maybe I will see you in a future video, a different video, but this is really some tips that I'm going to give tonight for just awareness. I'm using this article that I found online because to me, it demonstrates all of what I've been saying over and over again. The case of Sean Combs, the case of Michael Kelly, and other predators. And I feel my opinion is Kevin Spacey is a predator. He falls in line with similar patterns. They don't want to get caught. They're going to conceal it. They're going to lie. They're going to try to hide behind it, blend in. But you see the same behavior over and over again committed. In this instance, this is male on male assault, but in other instances, we've seen male on female, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the sex. It's the activity, it's the power, it's the control. It's getting away with something for years, for decades, because you have the power, you have control, you may have money, you may have influence, you may have something that a person wants and they're willing to compromise themselves. They're willing to bend. In some of these instances, it may have just been just involuntary, something happened to them. So let's get to the article. I'm not going to go in too deep because I really don't like to talk about these type of actors. However, when I read the article, it really was jarring. It really was upsetting. I don't know how anyone can show support, allegiance to a predator like this, okay? They don't change, they don't curtail their appetite. It doesn't matter if they're 15 or 50 or 80, they will still offend. They don't stop. I'm working on a case right now from last year, Terry Ray Krieger. I have not been able to find an update on him, but he is another predator. Went to another country to harm young children, went to prison, received a long prison sentence, got out, and guess what he did? He got out early, doing less than 10 years. And he immediately went back and started to offend again. And there may be a possible network of predators in his case. But I'm very hard on getting information on his case. I've been looking for months. So again, let's get into this case of Kevin Spacey, what Sharon Stone had to say. She's another actor. She's an actress. And she's coming to his defense. And she feels that he should have another chance, that all of these things are happening to him. He can't act anymore. No one wants to work with him. Why would someone want to hire, employ This person with these characteristics, they're a threat, they're a danger. That could potentially be a lawsuit. Somebody could be harmed. It's an unsafe environment, unsafe working conditions. It's a liability. Who would want to act beside this person with this record of so many coming forward lawsuits with these allegations? And this has been going on for years. It's disgusting. Like it's awful. Let's get to it. The article is on EW.com. It's dated July 9th, 2024. It's by Shania Russell. The title of it is Sharon Stone says there's so much hatred for Kevin Spacey because abuse allegations were man on man. It doesn't matter if it's a man on man, a man on woman, woman on, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that is a history here. Multiple allegations against him. Could all of these people be lying? We got to think about that. We have to consider that. We have to protect people, vulnerable groups from predators. Let's read the article because I don't want to even get too upset about it. Sharon Stone is defending herself amid backlash for supporting Kevin Spacey, who has been accused of misconduct by more than a dozen men since 2017. People are mad at me for that, Stone told The Hollywood Reporter of her previous comments on the matter. I said that after being in therapy for 7 years, not being allowed to work, losing his home, losing everything, he should be allowed to come back. He's reached out to everybody he's offended and said he's sorry. Well, you know what? Sometimes sorry is just words that are futile, that are not enough. What happened to these people? What if they didn't allow it? Did he block their careers? Did he block their progress? Did he destroy their name? What did he do? Because sorry is sometimes not enough. Who cares you lost a house? You can buy another house. You can get another job. Go work a regular job like any other person. Nobody's going to want to hire you. You're a danger. You're a liability on a set with others because of your known allegations. I get real. Anyway, she continued, Kevin grabbed people by their genitals. Isn't that nicely put? Grab, that is called a assault. It's not grabbing someone by their genitals. It's like the way she's saying it, she's minimizing what happened to them because they're a male. Who cares that they're a male? Would it be worse to her if it was a female? No, everybody is violated. When you cross the boundaries, you can't walk up and touch somebody, let alone grab their private part. It's disgusting. Absolutely despicable. She continued, Kevin grabbed people by their genitals, many people, but nobody has publicly said he's armed them or forced them into a encounter. But there's so much hatred for him because in his case, it was man on man. Her own words, many people grabbing them by their genitals. She's saying, it's really not a big deal because I didn't hear they were armed or they were forced into it. If it's not consensual, if the person didn't give permission, if it's unwanted contact, if it's unsolicited, if it was not asked, you have just assaulted another person, you violated them. But she's minimizing it. These people there's something else. The Oscar nominated actress, I can't even get the words out. The Oscar nominated actress who has long been outspoken about her own experiences with harassment in Hollywood went on to say that the negative response to Spacey is due to his alleged victims being men rather than women. And it's not the case. Who cares? You violated another person. You did it over and over and over and over and over unchecked. You haven't been prosecuted. Where is the criminal case against you? Where are the cases? And this is the people know. What about all the people we don't even know? That's why he's not allowed to come back, because he offended men. She argued, offended. See the word choice, offended? Offended? You assaulted, you violated them, you crossed their boundaries, you challenged their manhood, you disrespected them. But can I tell you how many men grabbed my genitals in my lifetime? A lot more than Kevin Spacey has grabbed men's genitals. And none of them has ever apologized to me. Well, you know what, Sharon Stone? I'm sorry that that happened to you. I'm sorry that no one ever apologized to you. I'll apologize to you, and I have nothing to do with that. But you cannot overlook another person's actions, their bad behavior. This is deviant behavior because it happened to you and you allowed it. You didn't do anything about it. You didn't fight back. You didn't call the police. Did you confront them? Did you ask for an apology? Maybe you did sometimes. I don't know. But we're not going to dismiss it. I'm not going to dismiss what happened to you if you're being truthful. And I'm definitely not going to overlook the years that I have heard, read, and saw that Kevin Spacey has been doing this behavior to men for years. Okay. In a statement to Entertainment Weekly, Stone clarified her comments. I did not defend him, and I am not defending him, she said of Spacey. When someone does 7 years of recovery from any compulsive behavior, whether it is drugs, alcohol, or S addiction, and then takes responsibility for it, in our business, we allow them to come back to work with their sponsor. Well, you know what? Most people that have this tendency, this compulsion, they're in prison. They're not free. They don't have rights. They don't come back out. Somehow, some way, he has been receiving a pass. He has not gone to prison, to my knowledge, for this. So yeah, some people, yeah, you do let back into society because you feel they'll change. When a person has done this deviant behavior over and over again, they're not changing. I don't care if he is in therapy. How did it help him? When? If he's been doing this and it goes back, I believe it said to 2017, and they say he's been in therapy for 7 years, that's 2017. How many people did you hurt, Kevin Spacey? How many people did you assault? Did you touch? Did you grope? Did you violate? How many is it really? And did you go further at times? I have no idea. Anyway, let's continue. I'm going to hurry up because my screen is freezing again on StreamYard. So upsetting. This is the only case I have seen where that has not been the case. My observation is that this is because it is a man-on-man S crime, and we have not been responsible at all for men on women S crimes, and that there must be a middle line. So I'm going to stop it there because they're going into a whole nother set of information. Well, it's more background information on him. Yeah, let's read this. I'm going to continue it, but I'm going to put up, I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to lead into this, uh, I don't know if they're calling it a little documentary, but it's called Spacey Unmasked. And I'll tell you more about it in a second. But I'm going to finish out this article. Spacey was acquitted in 2023 of assaulting 4 men and was found not liable in a 2022 civil lawsuit brought by actor Anthony Rapp, who accused Spacey of molesting him in 1986 when he was 14 and Spacey was 26. Spacey is currently involved in another civil trial in the UK in which he's accused of assaulting a man in 2008. He has denied the allegations. Stone additionally told THR she can relate to Spacey as she too has been canceled left and right, but now I'm back in fashion again. Here's the thing, I'm a dark horse. I love dark horses, she continued. I don't want to be a white horse or wear a white hat. And I get that not everybody thinks I'm a good person. I get that people think I'm difficult, but I'm the person who wants to make sure you have water to drink and wants to make sure you have books to read and somewhere to read them. Stone was one of several stars who called for Spacey's return to Hollywood earlier this year following the Channel 4 documentary series Spacey Unmasked, which saw 10 men accuse the American Beauty actor of inappropriate behavior. I can't wait to see Kevin back at work, Stone told The Telegraph in May. He is a genius. He is so elegant and fun, generous to a fault, and knows more about our craft than most of us ever will. She added, it's terrible that they are blaming him for not being able to come to terms with themselves, for using him and negotiating with themselves because they didn't get their secret agendas. Others who have spoken in defense of Spacey include Liam Neeson, F. Murray Abraham, and Stephen Fry. Earlier this year, First Reformed filmmaker Paul Schrader expressed interest in collaborating with Spacey on a Frank Sinatra biopic in the wake of his acquittal. Cancel culture won't let him go, Schrader told Variety. I would not use Kevin if he had been convicted, but he was not convicted. Since Rapp's accusation in 2017, Spacey has appeared in 4 films. Once Upon a Time in Croatia, The Man Who Drew God, Control, and Peter 5-8. Well, I want to show you the preview to this documentary is what I'm calling it, Spacey Unmasked. So let me go to that now. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to take myself.
I've always believed that the longer an actor remains in the shadows, then the characters emerge.
When you're in a position like that, power, celebrity, money, you have to be better than the average person because you're capable of so much more damage. He wasn't responsible with that power. He used it like a weapon.
Kevin didn't have a normal childhood, and I think acting was a way for him to escape.
Getting to run lines with him felt like this dream come true. I wanted to be in his good favor. If all that meant was rubbing his shoulders, I would do that.
The star leaves court an innocent man.
I am enormously grateful to the jury.
This is a pattern of inappropriate behavior.
He was on top of me, and he's pressing against me.
I could smell him.
I was inappropriately touched on set.
There's no way this is happening.
It was all about, I can do this to you. I'm Kevin Spacey. I even remember someone said, oh, lucky you. Lucky me.
The reason I never really spoke out about it was fear of not being believed.
I never felt I could tell or should tell anybody.
I'll never work in Hollywood if I do that.
It was not clear what you could do.
It's who he is.
Men aren't supposed to let this get under their skin.
The message to Kevin has to be, it's over, you know, it's over for you.